1 p.m. So you need to, I don't know, get up maybe. To be fair, you told me you were gonna attempt to wake up at 11. You even set your alarm, by the way. But I didn't bother waking you up because, well, you were dead to the world. So I figured I'd just let you sleep in. But that's okay. I already did all your chores for the morning. What do you mean? So, so are you trying to say I can't clean your house? Why? Well, I didn't move anything where it shouldn't be. I just, you know, made it look neat. Oh, me? I've been up since like 9 o'clock, just about. Well, after you fell asleep mid story, you were trying to tell me about the security guard at your job. Um, yeah, you fell asleep midway through the story. Um, I stayed up and I was scrolling TikTok and I found out there was this Kingdom Hearts multiplayer mod that I wanted to download. So I started researching it, and then I fell asleep around like midnight. And yeah, I don't know. I woke up at 9 o'clock. I had a really weird dream, but um, I reckon, and sure, this might be a stretch, but I reckon that I woke up because I was freezing because you kept the whole blanket to yourself. Yeah, I listen. Hey, listen. It could be a conspiracy for all I'm aware, but you stole all the covers. So, um, I understand it's a survival of the fittest, but yeah, you stole everything, and I had to resort to your cardboard box sitting in the corner over there. But yeah, what do you mean? The box that's right over there. Is that not? What do you mean that's never been there before? That was there last night. What are you talking about? What? So where'd this box come from? I don't know. I feel like some Mandela effect is going on here. No, no, you did not snore. I don't think I've ever heard you snore before. So I think you're okay. I think you're good. No, it wasn't super cold last night. It was just cold this morning, which sucked. Which is probably again why I woke up and decided to clean your house. No, I don't work until tonight, so I'll be here for another 6, 7 hours. Are you trying to kick me out already? That you never know. Some people don't like being around their partners 24/7. It doesn't matter how long I've known you. People can change on a dime. So next thing you know, you'll be trying to kill me. feel very reassured by that statement, but that's okay. We'll have another discussion about it another time. Well, after I cleaned everything, I was gonna make breakfast, and then I realized I can't cook. Well, I'm sorry, I don't cook anything that you like the way that you like. So I was just gonna wait until you woke up and then see if we go get some. Well, it'd be lunch now, but yeah, I'd figure I'd just wait till you woke up, got ready, go get some simple to eat, and I don't know, figure out something to do. You just ask me when. No, all right, hold on. First of all, I'm I'm offended that you thought I never liked Kingdom Hearts. I'm offended. I'm flabbergasted, and my heart is broken. Just because you've never seen me play the game doesn't mean I've never played it. No, I'm not a Disney person, but Kingdom Hearts is a fun game. You know, like I played a lot of Chain of Memories. That was really like my first entry into Kingdom Hearts. But anyway, it's not the point. The game kind of like gave me a little idea as to like what I would expect before you forced me to watch all the movies with you. No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You didn't really like force me per se, but you definitely put a gun to my head. Yeah, you don't remember? You told me that for each Disney movie we watch, that you'd watch a movie of my choice, and you ended up really liking Dune. Yeah, it was actually the only ones that you really liked. I think you liked Fury. Fury was you enjoyed it. You didn't like a lot of the violence, but I think you enjoyed the movie pretty well. Yeah, sad war movies. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did force you to watch Anne of the Gables. Listen. The 20s, 30s movies are surprisingly really good. Well, I grew up watching a few of them, so I figured I don't know the word for it, but give you some culture in that aspect of movies. So get this right. So um, I was rereading because I've been kind of on and off writing my novel. Um, so I've been rewriting. I'm sorry, rereading some of like the latest chapter just to give me a refresher as to where I wanted to go with it. Um, because I did change a lot of like the outline of the chapter, but I didn't know if I wanted to like rewrite it or just like change things here and there. And there was this dialogue exchange between two of the characters, um, and I forgot how like good it ended up coming out. Right, so do you want to hear it? All right. So it's between two characters, Lucas and um, wow, I'm drawing a blank on her name right now. Elise, I think that was her name. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I was drawing a blank for it. So, um, basically, like the whole scene is that like they're staring outside of a starship, staring off into like the vastness of space, and Elise is a synth, so she's not human, but you know obviously she has like consciousness or whatever, and Lucas is basically this kind of cold-hearted mercenary, more of an assassin than anything, um, and they're kind of friends of circumstance at the moment, and they were kind of just like trauma dumping on one another. Um, so Lucas was explaining that, like, alright, without going into like super fucking detail, basically Lucas was explaining that he had a pretty shitty upbringing, and Elise was also explaining that like while she wasn't born a normal way and she didn't like grow up and have a childhood per se, um, she understands how he's feeling about like being nobody. Um, and yeah, hold on, let me read it because it's actually kind of cool. So, um, she paused, her gaze distant, as if seeing something far beyond the room. You and I were nothing but wisps of fleeting dreams, drifting through time like shadows in the wind, barely leaving a trace before we fade into the infinite unknown. Lucas's throat tightened. But what if what if I don't want to fade? What if I want to matter, to be remembered? She tilted her head, a small, sad smile playing on her lips. Lucas, we all want that. But the truth is, even the brightest stars burn out. It's not about how long we stay, it's about how we live in the time we're given. I don't know how to do that. His voice was barely a whisper now, heavy with uncertainty. Her hand reached out, gently brushing his. None of us do. We're all just figuring it out as we go, trying to make sense of this chaos we call life. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the meaning isn't in the legacy we leave behind, but in the connections we make. In the moments like this, where we see each other, truly see each other. Lucas exhaled, the weight on his chest easing ever so slightly. I'm scared. I know, she said softly. So am I. But being scared means we're alive. It means we have a chance to create something beautiful, even if it doesn't last forever. I don't know what the fuck I was on when I wrote that. I might have been like in some like depressive episode or something of I don't know, but like rereading it, I was like, damn, that's actually it's pretty fucking good. What? You just call me a fucking yapper? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm offended. I'm actually offended. Listen. You yap all of the time. You are a chatterbox. What? You spent, I mean, it's an exaggeration of time, but like you spent like almost an hour telling me about why you like certain fries from certain restaurants. Almost an hour. And I think you went through like 10 restaurants. You went from like crispness to like potato density or whatever the fuck you called it to like how they salt their fries if it's seasoned. Like, yeah, you want to call me a yapper for talking about my book? I mean, fair, but damn, give me some credit here. You also yapped about like shoes, and you know damn well I don't know shit about shoes. Well, yeah, you only have like 3 pairs compared to your like 7 million in the closet. Well, yeah, I have my casual, I have my work, and then I just have an extra miscellaneous pair if I don't feel like wearing the other two. That's a lie. I also have another pair. I have a pair of boots for like when it starts to snow. Well, I mean, anyways, what did you think of it though? Like, you know, like I'm asking for some criticism here. Yeah, I think I think maybe I can. I mean, that was only like a small portion of it that I wanted to read, but I can definitely like establish more of like what they're thinking in the moment as opposed to like what they're saying as well. Because they both have pretty fucked up backstories. Not for the sense of like, oh no, woe is me, but more of like circumstance. Yeah, I was surprisingly um, productive, I guess, between last night and this morning. Yeah, I'd say I was pretty productive. I mean, yeah, you know, yeah, yeah, I don't really, I don't, I don't do this much when I'm at home. Being around you kind of makes me feel like I need to do things. You know, like when we're together, like I get this energy of like, okay, let me do this, let me do that. Yeah, it's a good thing. What do you? It's not a bad thing. You give me reason, like you make me feel motivated. Yeah, that's why whenever we're calling, you see me start getting up and like doing things for whatever reason. Well, that's because you're always doing things. So like when you're not doing things and you call me, it's like oh shit, let me do something because now I feel like I was a bum all day. Well, yeah, you do a lot. I don't think you see it, but you definitely do a lot. Well, again, I see it. So, of course, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished, what you're going to accomplish. You're doing a hell of a lot better than I am, I'll tell you that much. You have a much better job. Your degrees actually mean something. I'm just trying to play catch up. No, I'm not downplaying my accomplishments. I'm just noting yours. I think that you've accomplished a lot of beautiful things and a lot of great things, and I'm very happy to see it. I think it's great. That's why when days like today, when you sleep an entire 12 hours almost, like yeah, let you sleep. You deserve it. it's not often that you really let yourself rest, because even when you're in bed, you tend to still do some form of work. So it's good. I'm very proud of you. Oh, now you're starting to get hungry. Go ahead, go get ready. Um, and no, last time you picked. I think I'll pick this time because I want to pick. Yep, I'm picking. Mhm. Well, I'm gonna go and sit on your couch, blast music while you get ready. Okay. 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 I love you. Go get dressed.